So what you playing?
Carson Wentz was in the arena last night to watch the Sixers beat the Celtics. Earlier in the day, he told NFL Network his rehab from a torn ACL and LCL is going great and added, quote, "I feel really good and really confident for week one." The Eagles still have Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles as an insurance policy, so they could be cautious with Wentz. Shannon, how important is it for Wentz to play?
It's very important. It's of the utmost importance because what it does, it kills any chance of a quarterback controversy down the road. He doesn't start week one, Skip, and he has to say he misses the first month. Nick Foles goes 4-0. I understand Carson Wentz is your guy. He's the franchise. I don't know how you go back. I don't believe they'll go back to it. And so to nip this in, those saying, to nip this in the bud, to stop this before it gains any traction, it's very important that Carson Wentz is the opening day starter because you don't want any slight chance of a quarterback controversy. And the longer he sits and the better Foles play, you get talk radio, you get the fans. Hey, we all, hey, Carson, let Carson, okay, he's healthy, but we're going to wait another week. And then we're going to wait another week. And I know what, and Doug Peterson, he's like, well, Carson's our franchise guy, and we know what he means to this organization. But Carson Wentz sees better than he hears. That's my girlfriend tell her, boy, I hear better than I see. But here's the thing, I see better than I hear. Skip. Guess what he saw 4 months ago? He saw Nick Foles standing on that podium with that Lombardi saying, wow. And then he saw him off to the side of the field and said, I'm going to Disneyland or Disney World. He saw that. So you mean to tell me he wouldn't be worried? That guy that went to Disneyland and when he was supposed to be going, he's 4-0, 5-0 in the season, that he wouldn't be worried? Oh, absolutely. So it's of the utmost importance that when they trot out there that Thursday night, Skip Bayless, and they play the Atlanta Falcons, Carson Wentz need to be on the center.
Interesting.
Ain't no interesting. Look at you. Look at you. You already. This make me sick.
This is amusing.
You make
to
me sick.
I like this.
I know you do.
So let me get this straight. The biggest Carson Wentz defender and protector, Shannon Sharp, sitting across from me, sounds pretty worried about Nick Foles. It sounds like, boy, you need your guy to get healthy fast and get in there in game one.
Because I've seen this happen before with Nick Foles. Remember what happened with Michael Vick Joy? Had a little concussion, missed a game or two. Nick Foles throws 7 touchdowns. Nick Foles, and all of a sudden, he goes 27-2, and Michael Vick never starts another game.
Wait, Nick Foles had a whole year of starting in which he threw 27 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions? Is that good? That sounds really good to me. Like that could be starting quarterback good?
He was a starting quarterback, but that wasn't sustainable. That's why they got him up out of Philly. So stop.
So we just saw an extraordinary playoff run by one Nick Foles because I'm here to remind you, the great Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback ever, only once in his career has he had back-to-back playoff 3-touchdown games, and Nick Foles did it in the championship game and the Super Bowl. So Brady's only done it once. Only once in Tom Brady's whole playoff career, all those Super Bowls, all those championships, only once has he gone back-to-back 350-plus games. Just one time. Nick Foles did it in the championship game and the Super Bowl. Nick Foles in the Super Bowl had a QBR of 87 to Tom Brady's 84. So he did slightly outplay.
Ain't no slight.
Yeah, slightly outplayed.
3 points is a lot.
It is, but Tom threw it for 505 in that game.
So how many yards you going to take away for that L? I take like 300 away.
Okay, all right, take it away. So you're right. You're making my case for me. Nick Foles outplayed the great Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. And by the way, for the entire playoffs, Nick Foles completed 73% of his passes to Tom Brady's 71% for the whole playoff run last year.
That settled it. He's better.
Wow.
He's better.
Well, if he's better than Tom Brady, wouldn't that make him better than Carson Wentz, just a 2-year starter, who really struggled as a rookie and had a nice run last year?
Oh, he had a nice run.
Yeah, but he had lots of new toys, boy. That defense was flying.
Your guys don't have any new toys.
Okay.
But anyway, Skip Bayless, this is very important because you know how this could start a controversy that doesn't need to be one. Carson Wentz is going to be there for the long haul. So the sooner he can get in there, the better it's going to be for everyone, and it doesn't put Doug Peterson in a situation where he has to say, we're playing well, and we're going to stay where we are right now.
I think the smartest Eagle fans out there, and there are a bunch of smart ones, I think they're sitting back saying, you know what? I don't think Carson Wentz could have done what Nick Foles did in the playoffs.
You're the only one, and you're not a fan. You're thinking that.
No, because Nick Foles, by the way, in his starting career in regular season games, he's thrown 61 touchdowns to only 29 interceptions. That's high quality.
Skip Haley threw 27 in 1 year.
Yeah, okay. So in playoff games, he's 8-1 in 4 playoff starts. Should have won all 4. Drew Brees nipped him at the wire. So should be 4-0 with 8 touchdowns to 1 interception. And you and I both know the 1 interception was just unlucky. It was tipped by Alshon tipped it up in the air and it got
Carson Wentz going to go to the playoffs. He might go 10, might be like
really?
13, 14.
So he would just leave Tom Brady in the dust.
Dusted.
He would just,
Dusted.
yeah, he'd make people forget Tom Brady. I don't think he would. I saw a quarterback who looked more poised to me than Carson Wentz ever looks. I saw a calmer, cooler, more collected in Nick Foles. I saw more consistent accuracy from Nick Foles than I ever see from Carson Wentz.
You saw a 3-game stretch. I mean, 3-game stretch. Come on, Skip.
That's a lot of games. But I also saw that Rams game when he stepped in under fire, season teetering,
but the guy
playoff seed teetering.
But my guy had already thrown 4 touchdowns.
Nick Foles, boy, in 3rd and 8, did he not?
One on a busted up ACL and LCL. How many quarterbacks you know could do that?
Well, the play of the game was thrown by Nick Foles on 3rd and 8 because it iced it.
The play of the game was on 4th down when they went for it and got that tug.
And you know what? I give you Carson Wentz is a little bigger, a little stronger arm.
Better.
But Nick Foles is what they call in golf sneaky long, as in off the tee with your driver.
He got a nice arm.
He's got a nice arm where you suddenly sit back and say, wait a second, that ball, he effortlessly threw that ball 60 yards in the air. That looked pretty good.
So is it important for him?
Because Nick Foles, by the way, is 6 feet 6 inches tall.
Is it important for, how important is it for Wentz to be there opening day?
It doesn't matter to me. Opening, whenever. He's under more pressure than any incumbent starter has ever felt. And he was at the game last night. They kept showing him up in a luxury box, you know. And he's looking down like, hey, I'm Carson Wentz. Remember me?
You know, everybody know who he was. They call him Walk It To him.
Oh, they? Yeah.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He the mayor.
I think they're calling Limp It to him because he suffered 2 huge injuries in the same knee. That's going to be hard to come back
It was
from.
1 injury, 2 ligaments. It wasn't 2 separate injuries.
Whew, boy,
Stop trying to sell it.
So he can't win either way he goes.
Yes,
Let's say he hurries back, he rushes back to play game 1.
We're not going to hurry. We're not going to rush.
Do you realize what's going to happen in Philadelphia at that field when he throws his first interception? We want Foles. We want Foles. It'll start to rise in his ears. It'll ring in his ears. You know it, and I know.
You're not going to get it.
He can't win this one.
Not going to get it. Not going to get it.
He's got a quarterback who outplayed Tom Brady through the playoffs. Woo.
Never going to get it. Never going to get it.
Yeah. Don't keep singing that or we're going to have to pay for it.
We got to pay for what?
For the song. Except you sang it so badly nobody even knew what it was. So that's good.
They never going to get it. So Walk It To Him will be there week 1. Opening night Thursday when they drop that, pyrotechnics is going to be going off. They're going to run out of them big old flags. They're going to drop that banner. When last time y'all dropped the banner?
We want Foles. We want Foles. You know it's coming. There's never been anything like this. I feel sorry for this kid.
Win. They're going to be down. Wins. And he going to walk it to him.
Yeah, up in the stands, it's going to be WINCE. Wentz
and they got the big tight end Goddard.
I've never loved Carson Wentz's demeanor.
Don't worry about it.
Hyper. He's overamped. He tries too hard.
Great.
He's such a good kid.
He's better than that.
Throw it through that brick wall.
He's better than that, and that's what you hate. And he's in the same division. Going to kick y'all butt for the next 12 years.
The guy scares me more because he can just operate that offense. It's just so sweet to watch Nick Foles.
Yeah. Hold on.
That coaching staff has to be sitting there shaking their head.
And I hate, this is what I love doing. This is why I love the show. Because my recall is so great, Joy. I don't forget a name, a face, or an incident. So when someone says something, I never forget it. This is the very man that called the man Foles Gold.
Yeah, but that was back in
back in
2012.
So now you love it. But you love him now.
I said I was wrong about that. Everybody, I started it, and then everybody jumped on Foles Gold because it just didn't. I was a Michael Vick fan. What can I say? I thought Michael Vick would be better.
Well, you about to be a Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I don't think I ever will be that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, and he was so lucky he caught my Cowboys. Remember, he trailed at halftime to the woeful Cowboys. There's no Sean Lee.
A bunch of teams.
No Sean Lee.
A bunch of teams trailed to the Cowboys at the half. And what did they do after that?
No Sean Lee. That's what happened.
On Thanksgiving.
5 losses.
What about on Thanksgiving?
5 losses.
What about
no Sean Lee. He wasn't there.
Well,
Phillip Rivers.
Who was throwing those interceptions? Sean Lee?
He's just desperate, just trying to come back. We had no defense.
Oh, you got no defense.
You should be watching that documentary, All or Nothing, that you can see on Amazon.
Joy got me trying to.
You know what got me the most about the documentary? The one thing I
What?
learned, Sean Lee actually runs the defensive meeting. He's the coach of the defense. He runs it. He calls
That's
players
just a
out.
show.
No, it wasn't. He's calling out other players. What do you do on this? What do you do on that? He is the coach of the defense.
I wish
heart
you might.
and soul.
I wish
You should watch
I
it.
wish I'd have been in there. You talk about what you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit you down. That's what you do.
Oh.
You're not the coach. Rob Marinelli. You want to correct me and you want to tell me what I should have done?
So
here?
wait, you're saying you know defense better than Sean Lee knows defense?
No, I know football.
Ah.
That's what I know. I know football.
Okay.
Now.
Who had more help, Michael